Wagwan, welcome to F1 2019 Career Mode, Part 3, Chinese Grand Prix. Gonna see my best lap here from qualifying. Had already set a lap, but it was pretty rubbish. As you can see, I'm down in 17th position currently. So going through the first couple of corners here. This is my second lap. I did another lap after this, but I didn't manage to improve on this lap. So this is my best lap here on board. You can see Delta time in the top right is green, so we're up on our current time. And it's a pretty good lap, as you will see. Well, good for me. So coming through the middle part of the lap here. Yeah, like we're over a second up on our time, so looking good. We'll see what position this puts us. And fastest middle sector there, and then the last sector is pretty much just navigating this long straight, getting a good run onto it here, getting the braking right at the end, which we cut to here, and more than 2 seconds up now. Can't see exactly how much we're up, but we're up a good deal. So pretty good lap, and it put us fastest, and we did not manage to improve on that one. As I said, yeah, this is the final lap attempt, but as you can see at the end there, we're over a second down, so I don't know, maybe the track got colder, maybe our lap wasn't as good. Anyway, turns out first lap was enough, so we start from P1.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Just deal with the press here.
Are you happy with where you'll be on the
Am
grid
I happy?
tomorrow?
Yeah, pretty happy, because couldn't really be in a better position. Bam!
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you?
I mean, yeah, just say that. Cool, so ready for the race now, and well, it's amazing to see that we were driving level 83 when I recorded this video. I'm better than that now, but this was recorded quite a while ago. But it's a good race. It is a good race. There is the championship. You see, I'm second in the championship after 2 races.
It is a difficult
Behind
environment to come
Hamilton.
into. In junior categories, you're competing against drivers with similar levels of experience, but some of these guys in Formula 1 have been there for over a decade. But I have to say, in this case, it's so far so good.
It's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Mia lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Devon Butler, and Verstappen, Sainz, Weber, Norris, and Kimi Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Sergio Perez, and Albon, Grosjean, Hulkenberg, Lance Stroll, and George Russell. Kubica and Antonio Giovinazzi starts.
So that's the full grid. 25% race, so you know, just be a one-stop race, just a matter of which lap to pit on. We usually try and go for a little bit of an undercut, maybe stop 1 lap earlier than recommended. Don't know why, I just like doing that strategy really. So here we go, the formation lap, and it didn't get off to a great start, because this happened. Not even the race, just the formation lap. Going into the first corner, I fell off the track, and Hamilton overtook us. So we're having a mini race here on the formation lap just to get past him, back past him into first. Well, we do manage to do that. Just getting our settings ready here as we line up on the grid for race 3 in F1 2019 career mode. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light, hot lap. Let's go. And shaky start. We're going to lose position. We've got Hamilton on our inside, Vettel coming up behind as well, and is he going to go through? Yeah, Vettel goes through as well, so we lost a couple of positions there, and Bottas having a look at us for the next position, and then Butler there as well, the other Ferrari on our outside, but we only lose 2 positions. I mean, not great, but we could have lost more. Sticking with the top 2 through this first lap. No DRS though yet, so difficult. We're not really closing on Vettel on the long straight there. Heading into lap 2, still with them. Pace looking decent. Hamilton goes fastest. And let's try and negotiate this turn 1 and 2 better than we did on the formation lap. And yeah, it's good. Our pace is looking good relative to these 2. Just not significantly better, but probably similar pace. So we're just going to wait for lap 3 really, and try and get some DRS, and then we can see if we can make some overtakes happen. Falling back a little bit there through the middle sector. And Butler is gaining on us there. We just had a quick look back. He is gaining on us. So he's going to have a look into the hairpin. Try and outbrake him. Hold it around the outside. He has the inside, but we get better traction off the corner. And we're going to have the inside here going into the final corner. But he goes for a move around the outside. Thought it was going to be a lovely move, but he locked up. And we keep P3. Now we want to really look ahead and not have to worry about battling him, because the more we have to defend from behind, obviously the more time we're going to lose, and you know, we don't want to lose touch with the leaders, because you know, I think we have a good chance to win this race today. Looking at the pace, not a great run there into the hairpin again, and heading on to lap 4.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
And we, at the end of lap 4, we all go to pit. So I thought I was going to do an undercut on these 2 in front, but because I'd set my strategy a lap earlier than were recommended, so I thought I was going to maybe get an undercut on these 2, but they decide to pit as well on lap 4. So all 3 of us in the pits at the same time. Medium tyres going on. Slightly held there as another car or cars are coming in, so we've lost a bit of ground there. But good out lap. Hopefully we still keep you know, effective P3. Don't get jumped by Bottas or Butler behind. It was a bit difficult when you come out on a different compound of tyre and not totally warm. You know, you have to feel the grip. Just get a feel for it before you can push. And obviously, yeah, these tyres are a harder compound, so they're naturally not as grippy as the soft tyres. But end of the lap, we get them up to temperature. We go do a fastest last sector, and now it's just trying to be consistent, be fast. Fastest first sector there, and just try and make gains on the top 2, because we have no more stops. It's a race to the end now. Coming up to halfway distance, and we set a fastest lap, so looking good. Throughout these next few laps, we just kind of are going to close up to the top 2, and then hopefully we can have a battle with them. As you see here, laps 7, 8, 9, just same corner. We still have the fastest lap, so I think we're the fastest on track currently. Just trying to get within Hamilton's DRS range. going onto this this final the back straight, so we see how our run is through the middle sector. If we are within a second, we're not super close. How far back are we? Just over a second, 1.3 seconds. So don't think we're going to get DRS this time around. But this is looking like a could be a good three-way battle going into the final laps. You know, if we can be consistent, just you know, keep making gains on them. As I said, I think we have a good chance of winning this race and heading onto the back straight on lap 10 here. We've really closed up to Vettel. Hamilton's taken the lead now. We've got DRS, but yeah, Vettel seems to have better straight line speed than us, but so it's difficult to overtake them. But them two are battling quite nicely up ahead, which is bringing us into the mix, which is good because I think we're all fairly similar pace with you know, as a three kind of pulled away from the rest of the field, and we're just having our battle now, and I'm getting involved in the battle as well, going for a dive up the inside of Hamilton at the first hairpin there, trying to stick it around the outside of this corner, very difficult corner to make an overtake at, and as you see we have to back out. But again, we don't want to battle Hamilton too hard either, because that would allow Vettel to get away, and if we want the win rather than just second place, we've got to play it a bit tactically. And this is yeah, very fun little battle here, and it's about timing as well. You know, we haven't led this race at any point really. We had the pole position, but we lost it off the lead, but that doesn't matter at all really. We don't need to lead a single lap really. We just have to be first across that line at the end of the race. So we can wait right until the last lap if we think that's the best time to make an overtake. Obviously the back straight, best place to do it, and that is towards the end of the lap. So I mean, we could be looking at a last lap dive for the win here, but we have to be in contention when that comes around. Only 2 laps to go after this one, so hopefully we can all stick together and have a good battle for the win. Where's Hamilton? Just up ahead there. So 2 laps to go now, including this one, which we start now. We want to be at least getting into second position really as soon as possible, and maybe on the final lap then we can challenge for the win. So can we overtake Vettel here on the penultimate lap and set up Hamilton maybe on the last lap going into the back straight here? We're close enough to Vettel to have a go. We're going to have DRS, and we're getting a great run out of the corner. We're almost past him before we even get on the straight there. On the straight there you can see he just pulls away slightly, but we're going to have DRS. Is he going to have DRS on Hamilton? He does as well. But we bit of slipstream, use our ERS. We're past, we just have to stop it up in time here for the final corner. And now we are going to head into the final lap on the back of Hamilton, and we could even go for a go. Well, I was going to say on the main straight here, but we have a bad run off the final corner. But maybe it is for the best to be behind with the DRS going into that final back straight, because that is the place. You know, that's such a long straight. That is the place where the overtakes are done, and possibly if we had the lead, Hamilton would overtake us on that straight if he was behind us with DRS. So we just have to keep it clean through here, not make any mistakes. We're close enough to have a go. We're going to be within DRS range. Final lap going into, after these sequence of corners here, the back straight, and we just, you know, just don't want to any wheel spin, don't want to accelerate too early. We're going to have a great chance here. We are bang within range. ERS into overtake, and now the DRS opens, and look at the closing speed. We are going to make a move for the lead. Hamilton goes slightly defensive, but we go down the inside, and we just have to get it stopped in time now for the corner. And we brake too late. And And that's it. It's going to be P2. It was a great race. And we had the lead there. We were past Hamilton, but we just, with the DRS, and we were carrying so much more speed that we just misjudged our braking there into the final corner. And disappointing really to not get the win. It was definitely on the cards there, but yeah, just a mistake there into that final corner, and Hamilton gets the win. 2 wins now, I believe, for him in the championship. 1 for us in the last race, I believe. It's been so long since I did, I can't remember. But there we go. A very fun race, but just a shame that mistake there cost us the win in the final analysis. At least we don't slip to P. We didn't slip to P3. We hang on to P2. 18 points, solid points, but will that 7-point deficit, the 14-point swing, make a difference in the final analysis of this season? We will see if we get round to that. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the race. It was a good little race. We've got Baku next, after that Spain and Monaco, so please join us again for them. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.